Hi, Aries. This is Just with your October 19th weekly general read. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Aries, you know how they say, it is with heavy heart that I have to. That's what you guys are going through right now. Something that it is with heavy heart, and I do feel like it has a lot to do with love to some extent, or someone that means a lot to you. For some of you, it's just that you can't make a trip, you can't go somewhere that your heart was set on, but you're thinking about someone deeply, deeply. You are thinking about someone. Some of you are thinking about leaving someone, and that's been on your mind for a long time. And others of you, you're thinking about the person that you had to leave behind, and you just want to rush and see them. You want them to rush into you, but you know it's not going to work. But surprisingly, guys, if you're mourning the loss of someone, there's another person that's going to come in to make you feel good, to affirm, how lovable you are and how much you are worthy of love. Now, your home life looks pretty good. No, it's you have, it's peaks and valleys. Some days you have good days, some days not so good days. I feel like you guys are in limbo for the most part. You may be waiting on things to kind of shake and bake for you, but in the meantime, you kind of have to wait around. And some of you may be even making sacrifices in order to get what it is that you need, or in order for you to invest in something with home. Okay. And I see that you go from being inspired and ready to do to like despondent, a little depressed, and kind of don't want to be bothered. So you're kind of here and there, in and out. Some of you also may be feeling neglected. If there's other people in the home, a significant person in your home, you may start to feel neglected. But I get that as we get into next week, you're gonna that energy is going to change, and you're gonna start becoming more and more inspired and more focused on what your next steps are going to be. And for some of you, it's going to be purchasing a home, selling your home, relocating, making a move. Yeah, some of you are going to be trying to get. Some of you are still thinking about this past person, so you may be saying, okay, I'm going to stop waiting and waiting and waiting. I'm going back to them. Or they're going to come back to you. So be careful what you think of, because you literally may be pulling someone into you at this time, or you may just say, F it. I'm going to go back after and go get my person. So I do see what's coming up for you guys in the next few days. I'm pulling as I'm reading, guys. So you're going to hear something, or you may make a decision that you feel is final. Either one is made for you, or you will make one and it's like, okay, I'm done. Someone could say something, do something, and it kind of pisses you off, and it's like, I am done. I'm trying to, okay. Somebody's also guarded against you. And everybody is territorial when it comes to their money. And I feel like someone is kind of guarding themselves against another person this week. Okay. And it's kind of power plays is what I see here. Okay. And there's some secrets, like somebody, okay. We'll get into this in a minute, because your situation looks like it's really about love, and probably having the right, feeling like you're justified and you have a right to be with someone or to not be with them. And to not give them what they want. If they're wanting A, B, and C, you may say, I'm putting my foot down. That's it. And you're serious about it. And it might be hard on you to have to put your foot down, but you feel like that's the best thing that I could do. And it helps you, but it also helps the other person. But you have to be the stronger one for both of you, if that makes any sense. And for some of you, if you're moving, it's all on you. It's like, I have to do all of this on my own, that sort of thing. But toward the end of it, it'll be better for you. I just see you guys having to go at it on your own, or deciding to do it all on your own. And then you'll be happier for it later on, if that makes any sense. Okay. And if this is all about work, Aries, you guys have a huge rainbow at the end of this. Okay. If you're employed, I do see that, you're making nice at work, but you don't trust someone. You don't trust it. You don't trust them. You're just waiting to see when the next shoe is going to drop. Someone may get fired, sued, put on probation, called out, exposed for something at work. So I would say, and some of you may be sweating and scared that it's going to be you. You're going to be the person that gets caught out there, or have to deal with some type of repercussions. So I would say keep your eyes open, your ears open. Those of you who are looking for work, it's only a matter of time when you're going to get accepted into a job. Some of you have been waiting for a very, very long time. but your ships are going to come in. So I want to say congratulations on this side of things. If you are self-employed, you have been very confused about where you're taking your business, but not anymore. I feel like you're very clear. You have already been making kind of strides, writing things down, taking notes, starting a plan on what you're going to do in addition, or, in addition to the business that you run now. You have lofty plans on what else you can do with your business and what new things you can implement. And that's going to be I feel like it's going to be very beneficial for you, but you are going to decide to do something either that takes less resources from you, or that it's more foolproof for you. So you're learning from the past, and I do feel like once you start to implement these new avenues in your business, you will see an increase. Okay, so single Aries ladies. Hopefully you guys will understand. Let me know in the comment section below if you understood what I was saying, because I know I was talking fast and I was all over the place. At first, it felt like I was all over the place because I did not want to read love, but that's all this reading is talking about is love. And either someone feeling justified to not tell a person a goddamn thing. I'm not tell you a goddamn thing. I'm not with you. Who are you to be questioning me and threatening me and forcing me to be with you if that's not what I want? And the truth is that they probably still have an attachment to their past. So if a person is not coming equal or greater than that person from their past, yeah, it's a hard no. I mean, it's a hard no. Every single ladies, well, it seems that you are trying to get yourself past a situation. Now I have to look into this because this man that came up twice, he's already in your thoughts, King of Wands, and you have to walk away from this man. Now he shows up again in your present energy. Well, you already know, things was not working out between the two of you, and it was over. But was it over? No, it wasn't over because the love is still there. How does he feel about you? Well, he was a bit of a manipulator. He was very cocky and arrogant and charming, but still cocky and arrogant because he knew that I only have to do this and that's it. And I can get Aries single ladies. And I don't see love on his part. I see that he was juggling, doing his own thing, whether it be working and dealing with you or coming and going and doing whatever he wanted to do. And he's the type of person that if he puts his mind to it, if he wants it, he typically gets it. So huge ego that you're dealing with here with this person. I'm just trying to put things into context here, ladies, so that you kind of, since you're yearning for him, just trying to give you some insight about him. Now, I do feel like if this is about money and you have unresolved issues with him, for whatever reason, there's some money exchange, you will get some money from him. However, I do feel like if he has to give you money, he's very resentful towards you. If he comes back in and you allow him in, he will be good for a few months, like 6, 7 months, maybe 6, 7 weeks. But I do see that if you guys kind of like put that behind you, yeah, you're going to, in a month's time, probably even less than a month's time, because I do see this as early as like next week for you guys, or in 2 weeks' time, really saying, okay, bump that. I'm done thinking about that. I'm over it. I'm going to focus more on me. And I mean, you are going to focus now. Will you be watching him from afar? Yeah. Pulling a couple cards, probably. Probably pulling a couple cards, probably getting a reading, probably looking in on it, that sort of thing. But you're going to be more focused on work and what you need to do and progressing yourself forward. And at time, doubling back and looking back at him is what it looks like to me. You do have another man that is interested in you. You don't want him either. You see, you don't want this one that can love you up. It doesn't seem like you want him, ladies. You want this other person, but you are coming to a closer and closer conclusion that that's my past and I'm heading toward my future. Single Aries men, you're scorned. I'm sorry to have to say it. I didn't do it to you, but you are scorned. Yeah, and it was karmic. So it was a lesson, or it was retribution. You have to pay that back. But I do see that for some of you, you feel like someone has done you wrong or misjudged you. And you think about the situation. This person is coming in as a water sign woman, and you was really devoted to that woman, 100%. You was devoted to her. You wanted to move look the problems, is what it looked like to me. But things did not work out. For some of you, you are now having to deal with the pain of it. And for some of you, hopefully you didn't lose this woman, like she didn't pass away or anything like that. But I do see a loss of a woman, and you're trying your best to either get through to her. And she doesn't have to be a water sign. She's just someone that either truly cared for you, has true strong feelings for you, or is a literal Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. Right now, I do feel like you've been waiting and you're thinking about, should I contact her? Should I reach out? And if you're cross watching for an Aries man, if he's not contacting you, he wants to. He wants to contact her. I'm not saying that he actually is doing it. So going back to Aries single men, this is not a cross watchers read. Aries single men, I feel like you want to contact this woman, but you're in your head heavy over the situation. But you are going to probably in Scorpio season. I do see that you're going to make a move toward this woman. Okay? So now you're going to make a move towards a fire sign woman. So this could be a new woman that you see, that you have interest in. And you meet her and you start being in pursuit of her. But be careful, fire sign women, because it may be sexual. But this also can just speak to initiating contact with someone. Okay. So I'm going to read it twofold. Some of you Aries men may have bombed with one woman that you still linger and think about and may have tried to reach out to, but again, problematic with that. And then after getting out of your head, because you're going to be in your head for a while, and that's what stops you from reaching out and making any moves, you do. You make either a move toward this woman, but by the time you move to her, if it's the same woman, she's fire sign now. So she's more into herself, more attractive, more, self-focused and all of that stuff. And then you might stop and say, oh, I called or I text and I won't. Then you'll do it again. And then she'll be receptive to it. For others of you, it'll be that you leave this woman behind and you move on to another woman who will be receptive to you. And I'm getting fire sign energy. It doesn't have to be a fire sign, but yeah. And I would say be careful. Be careful. If you are a fire sign that is newly dating an Aries man, I would say enjoy it for what it is. But again, this man is still going through the process of leaving one for another, and you might be a rebound. So be careful with that rebound. Couples. Well, who's fighting? I see fighting. A lot of love. A lot of love. That's all I can see. Love. And I do see you couples where, what the hell is going on here? I'm trying to figure out what's going on here. Because I see two women. Okay, one thing I do see for you couples is that you guys have come to an agreement and either, okay, whatever this unconventional partnership you have, you're going to go with it. And I mean unconventional. So it may be that you're together, you're married, you're in a committed relationship, but you decide to live in separate places because of work, career, and it's more feasible for you. And it just makes more sense. For some of you, you're deciding, so one person's deciding to stay home and the other person has to go out and travel, and they're away from home quite a bit, but they have to, and because they are head of household, they're the one taking care of all of the finances. And that can create problems at times, but it's for the greater good of the two of you, and you may have like a whole year of this, and at times, it's hard to deal with, but again, someone's staying for the kid while the other person is leaving and doing what they need to do to suffice the family is what it looks like to me. Now, others of you, this is two women. Someone is kind of double dipping. And these two people are at a distance. So one is in one place, the other is in another place. And someone could be, it's almost like this person, some of you could be ending a relationship only to get straight away into another relationship with a familiar person from your past. So I do see that, a breakup and then possibly going into something else with another person, but this person is at a distance, so there's a lot of driving back and forth and communications going on there. Okay, let me get it down to the bottom of. Oh yeah, I just see cheating. I see somebody that is in a relationship with someone or in serious pursuit with their partner, But again, they may travel and not be right around their partner. So again, the amount of time is infrequent. But then they run after another woman. And this is like an in and out thing with another woman. So that's what I have for you guys. If you're interested, couples, to look at your partner and see how they feel about you, what's going to happen in the future, all the things, do check out the description box below for the extended. You'll find all the details there. You could also find the 2021 Aries yearly for the rest of this year and the link to my website. Otherwise, if you're new to the channel, welcome and subscribe because I'll be back very soon with another one. Take care, Aries.